Hey sunshines, my February friend today brought me some bagels, some everything bagels, which are my favorite, but I've never tried this brand before. It's Lovin' Fresh. Come out. I've never tried this kind before. I'm excited. This is going to be my breakfast for the rest of the week. Today's February friend present is vanilla sugar body lotion. Hey sunshines, this feels nostalgic. It's Wednesday and it's my normal day to pick up my kids because usually they have club. But today, club was canceled. I don't know why. I'll get the scoop when they get out here. But I still had to pick up my kids. And it is foggy and cold, so I ended up leaving work a half hour early so that they wouldn't have to wait for me for a half hour in the cold and fog because they can't wait in the building, like without paying for it, and we don't pay for it. So I'm here and I'm in the passenger seat because my oldest is going to drive, obviously. But yeah, this feels very nostalgic. I really miss parent pickup. I liked having the hour built into my day of just sitting in the drive line because I was one of the crazy parents who got there super early so that I could just sit for an hour and then not have to like drive in a drive line. I miss those days, but here I am. They should be out any minute though. And I'm going to work on the star blanket. Do you want to see what I have? So this is the less complete blanket. By 3 rounds less. And I am, 3.5 rounds less. So yeah. It's going. I'm not going to get very far on it because we're just going to my boyfriend's house. So I only have like 10 minutes of car crafting time. But, better than 0. Good morning, sunshines. Oh, it's Thursday, the 19th of February. I'm having a day. Low energy, kind of feeling blah. I don't know if you guys listen to Taylor Swift. I am not a Swiftie, but she has some stuff that is super relatable. And I've been listening to Exile featuring Bon Iver on repeat for the last 30 minutes. That's where my brain is at today. But anyway, I got my present from my February friend. Would you like to see it? So I gave my February friend a bunch of beading supplies from my stash. I know that's not $2, but I mean it's used, so whatever. But look how cute this bag is. And then I need this today. And come out. A little candle. Let's see. Does it say anything about the smells? Ooh, this candle you cannot extinguish with it because it's foam. I don't know. I can't read if there's anything about smells. The smells. I'll tell you what I think it smells like. Kind of smells like lemony tea-ish. Yeah, I would say lemony tea, which I like. Okay, I know I keep changing my locations. I just can't get settled this morning because I should be in my nest. I should be sleeping or reading or maybe knitting or crocheting. I barely did any of that. Like, I worked on the blanket in the car, and then I did a little knitting at Andrew's, but then when I got home, I tried to pull out any project. And I was like, no, none of this. No. Mm-mm. So I know some of it is because the music teacher has to extend her break, so we have her classes. Our teacher and I are splitting some of her classes, like they're all together now instead of being split 3 ways, and it's exhausting. And it's almost the end of the term, so report cards and conferences are next week, and I'm just at that point right now. But I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're fine here. We're fine here. I'm just also not fine here. Hey, sunshines. It's Friday. We made it. Halfway through my day. I'm halfway. It's lunchtime. I got this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, it is reveal day for the February friends. I gave my friend the monster. I don't know that I showed you the finished monster, like with the face and everything. But this is what my friend gave me. This cute little teacup. Isn't that cute? I love the leaf dish. And then there's also some tea in here. And it smells delicioso. It is pomegranate hibiscus. I'm super excited for this. Hello, sunshines. Welcome to the 21st of February. It's a Saturday. And I have something finished to show you, and then we need to talk about my goals. All right, I finished my best friend's pair of socks, and I've woven all of the ends except this one. I pulled the needle off of the last strand and put it back in my notions pouch. Sorry. And then I saw that end and I was like, nope, you're going to have to wait until after I block it. So this yarn is from Fiber Nymph Dye Works. It is I don't remember what it's called. Something about coziness in wintertime. I'll put the name on the screen or the card with the colors. And I still go with, I don't like this colorway. However, I think if it had one less color for the colorway, so like let's look at it this way. We're just gonna look right here. So I like, no, get out of here. Get out. Sorry. We're trying here. We're having technical difficulties. The technical difficulties resulting from my brain. I like that without the orange. Like those colors without the orange. I don't mind. I don't mind those colors without the yellow. And then I don't mind those colors with no pink. So if it was just one less of the warm colors, I would like this colorway so much better. And I like the green with any of those combinations minus one color. So, it's fine. This colorway isn't for me, and that's fine, but my friend says she likes it. So all good. And I'm glad that she likes it. Because, yes, I could make it for anybody else, but I really wanted to make her a pair of socks. And I wanted to make me a pair of socks. And I would not pick this pair of socks to wear, like, ever. So anyway, let's talk about the rest of my goals. Because I have 2 baby blankets to finish, a skein to go on the wedding blanket, 12 inches on the linen stitch blanket, and I can cross off Mer's socks. And there's 1 week left of the month. So I don't think I'm going to make it with the linen stitch blanket because I am at 7 inches out of 12. And there are about 6 rows per inch. which means in order to do, I have about 7 days, I would have to do about 5 rows a day to catch up. It's not impossible, but like it would have to be the only thing that I was working on, really, because I don't have that much crafting time during the day. But also, I can't take this to my boyfriend's house. And also this week, it's very busy over here. So my oldest kiddo just got information about signing up for segment 2 for driver's training, but the registration event is tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't know what the cost is. Waiting to get that information back. Okay, fine. So I have to like plan that into my day tomorrow. And then segment 2 is very short though, unlike what happened in the fall time where it was a lot. It's just 2 days of online. So Monday, Tuesday, my kid will be doing things online, but then Wednesday they have to go to a location. Wednesday and Thursday, I have parent-teacher conferences. So we have to figure out all of that this week. So my crafts time this week is probably going to be pretty limited. So probably not doing what I wanted to do on the linen stitch blanket. It's fine. I'm going to continue to work on it every day. I also didn't work on it for one day this week, which I feel kind of guilty about, but it's okay because actually this blanket is longer than I thought it was. So I'll talk about that more when I do the like WIP wrap up at the end of the month. Like I'll have an actual measurement for it and a measurement of where I want it to be. And so I'll have an actual plan of what I need to do by mid-June. Mid-June, end of May. When even is high school graduation? I don't know. And then I have these 2 baby blankets, which I want to finish. And these are highest priority because I want them finished this month because the babies are coming soon. And I have another baby blanket that I want to make next month. And that baby is also coming soon. So for this one, I need to do one more round and finish one round, and it goes across to here. So fairly close on finishing this section. And then each of these blankets has 2 more sections to go, which is not an insignificant amount of crochet because the blankets grow by 24 stitches every 3 rounds. So that's a lot. So this is going to be my highest priority. I really want them done by the end of the month. So yes, trying to work on these. I did take my side story. I did take my oldest on, they took me on a drive this morning, I guess is more accurate to say, because in order to register for segment 2, they need so many hours of documented driving. And have they been driving? Yes. Do they always remember to write it down? No. So they needed like 0.2 hours left, but they also needed freeway driving. So we took a little freeway drive and I worked on this baby blanket and it helped the freeway drive be less stressful. Although my kid did great. Totally great. Nothing to worry about. And the last goal on that list is to work this full skein into this blanket, which I feel is pretty doable. But I don't know if I can do that and the baby blankets. So my goal is to do 2 rows on this a day, 2 rows on the wedding blanket a day, 1 row on the linen stitch blanket a day, and then all of my other home craft time will be put into this baby blanket. Yeah, I think that's my plan. And it's nice because the wedding blanket and the star baby blanket I can work on while I'm reading. And I have reading goals that I'm not meeting because I don't know. Hello, sunshines. It's Sunday, the 23rd of February. My kid is all registered for driver's training segment 2. Yay. This week feels like it's going to be so long, but it's okay. This morning I finished reading The City in Glass, and this took me so long to read, not because it wasn't enjoyable, but I didn't want it to end, so I didn't read very much at a time because I really, really, really liked it. It's only just over 200 pages. Should not have taken me multiple weeks. I could have devoured it in 1 or 2 sittings. Oh, sorry. My kid's making brownies. Sorry for the weird chop. My kids were making brownies. And then I had a child interlude where my littlest needed to get some of my lotion. And it was just a lot of background noise. So I was saying that I could have devoured this book in 1 or 2 sittings. However, I wanted to savor it. So I was basically taking like little sips from the book instead of one huge gulp. It was so good. This is going to be a five-star read. This is going to be a full square in my reading blanket with no gray because I just love it so much. It's about a demon and also an angel, but like not like the angel is definitely the other major player, but he's not that major of a player, kind of. I don't know. It's so good. It's just so good. It's this demon selects the city as her own, and it's the rise and fall and rise of the city and what that looks like. And it's so good. I wish I could read it for the first time again. I like it so much that I would consider maybe purchasing a copy for myself. I don't know. I'm trying to have less stuff, which is why I read so many library books, because I want less stuff. But I would consider purchasing this. I like it very, very much. So today I'm going to read a little bit of Omnivore's Dilemma, but I'm also going to start Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. I originally, at the beginning of the month, wanted to start and finish this book this month, and then start the second Crescent City book, but I'm going to set that goal aside because it's not going to work with the way that my reading has been going, with how my energy has been this month, and that's okay. So I'm going to start this today. And not push to get through it, but, get as far as I can in the month. I am going to finish Omnivore's Dilemma, though, this month. I finished the yellow on the other star blanket, so now I'm on the yellow of this star blanket. I would like to today, because my plan is to just nest for the rest of the evening. It's going to be, it's not even evening. It's not even 2 p.m. yet, but it's going to be a really long week full of conferences, so I'm just really trying to center and get ready for conference week by being very, very chill and intentionally calm and intentionally just crafting. So I am hoping to finish off the yellow on this blanket, which is still a lot. It's a little less than 4 rounds to go. And I'd like to start the pink on this blanket. And the pink on this blanket is the final color. Yes, because it has the white center. So maybe I can't finish both star blankets this week, but maybe I can finish at least one. I do also need to do my 2 rows on the wedding blanket still and the one row on the linen stitch blanket. But the other thing that I want to, my other kind of goal for the day is, this is the cactus embroidery that I want to finish as part of my bingo, and look how close I am to finished. I just have to do back stitching right here and right here for the stem, and then back stitching in the dark green here in between the cactus parts, and then finish filling in. You can faintly see the line for the pot, and then this can be finished. So I'd like to wash it tonight and hopefully at some point this week finish it. And my plan is to back it kind of with this on, but on a square piece of cardboard. So not in the frame, because I don't think I like the look of the frame. So yeah, what I want to do is like have this be on the back with a piece of fat cardboard, but maybe have this fabric wrap over onto the front a little bit. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kind of like a binding around the square. That's my thought. We'll see if that's how it goes, but I think that I could finish this month too, and not to the detriment of my other projects, really. I don't know. I just think it would be nice to have it finished because my best friend's birthday is next month, and Marilee, if you're watching, whatever, I already have the Maleficent for her, and I have those socks, and I don't know if we're going to see each other or not next month, but wouldn't it be cute to put this in a little package for her? Because this morning I took a video to show her what was going on, and she told me that my cross stitch was cute, and we don't correct people around here if they call one craft another thing, because whatever, it's fine. And I had always intended to give this to someone else, because while I love plants and nature, I like them outside. I am not a plant lady. So, but she is. Oh my gosh, she has a beautiful collection of plants. So I just kind of want to give this to her. I think it would be cute. So, yeah. Just a little something she could hang up on her wall. My other thought is maybe I would get a picture frame for it and like frame it. So I don't know. I haven't decided. But I think I could do that this week, and then I could get a package together for her to send out sometime in March. Those are thoughts. I also think I should show you a pair of socks. Not a pair of socks, a sock I'm working on. So this is the sock that I'm making for my work daughter using the 716 knit 716 sock in the colorway Pam's a Trans Ram. And my work daughter has size 15 feet, so quite big. And I am working it on a 9-inch circular, but I'm about to pick up the gusset stitches, and I think I'm going to switch it to a 24 or 32 inch cord and work it magic loop through the gusset. It's not my favorite way to work things, magic loop. However, I don't think, like 80 stitches was fine, but I don't think that the massive amount of stitches that are going to go into this gusset would be fine, because this is 40 stitches. This is 20 stitches here. 20 stitches are going to be picked up on this side, plus whatever's here. That's over 100, I think. And I think it's just too big for my 9-inch circular. I probably won't do the entire gusset on Magic Loop, but probably a pretty significant number of rows. So that's probably going to slow down a little bit. But hey, I did start it. Aren't you proud? Hey Sunshines, it's Tuesday the 24th of February and we had 2 assemblies here today for Black History Month, and I got to attend both of them because the students were at specials. So I did so much work on my sock today. This is the Getting Down version of the Partying Up and Getting Down socks by Megan Williams, and I think I might have been in this orange stripe right here. That's a lot of work for, being at school. That's a lot of rounds to do. So that's exciting. I think I'm going to go through this blue stripe, pink stripe, orange stripe, and then decide what I'm going to do for the heel. The pattern calls for, if I remember correctly, an afterthought heel. I don't know if I want to do an afterthought heel or if I want to do a heel flap and gusset. I'm still debating. But this is my at-work project, so I'm going to put it back in its bag so I can stay at work. And then I'm going to head home because it's the end of the day. Yay! Hey, Sunshines. So, it's Tuesday. I'm at home. And it's almost 7 p.m. I just finished the 5th round on this of the yellow on this blanket, and so I'm about to start the last section, which is the pink, which is very exciting. I haven't worked on the other star blanket at all, and the only other things that I've worked on are going to be things that I check in with you at the end of the month. So that's that. But I am here to discuss a yarny choice that I made. I mentioned earlier this year that I would like to get a holiday countdown, advent, whatever, calendar, whatever you want to call it. And my friend Haley is an amazing enabler. Because I wasn't really looking for an advent calendar. I was just waiting for, an advent calendar to present itself to me. And one did through Haley. So I think the company's called Rainier Roses. I could be making that up. I'm going to put in a screenshot right here of what the advent looks like. It is based off of Edgar Allan Poe. And oh my goodness, those colors are gorgeous. Like the inspiration colors. So it is a little daunting because they're 20-gram minis, but most advent calendars don't have a 10-gram mini option, which is what I would prefer because that works really well into my scrappy blankets. So they are bigger. But I'm so excited for them. And I have placed my order because it's really, really nice. There is a monthly installment version that is for 10 months. It ships in November. And that's exciting. It's exciting because my yarn budget, theoretically, I could stay on track with taking out, it's very reasonably priced too. It's $26 a month and you get 24, I'm pretty sure it's 24 20-gram minis, and I'm going to look it up. Okay. So I checked in. It is 24 20-gram minis a full skein of yarn and notions and some extras for $260. That seems very reasonable given what I know of prices of other Advent things. So anyway, I was saying about like budget wise, I talked about how like working up projects counts toward my money and buying yarn counts against it. But I feel like I can get myself positive $26 a month much more easily than I can like justify to myself getting $260 in the positive, right? So I feel like I can do this. I feel like I can. So I'm so excited about this calendar. It's going to be so pretty. I am going to open it every day during Vlogmas, but I am not going to try to work with it every day. I don't actually know exactly what that's going to look like. My thought right now is that I kind of want to make like color work using it, or like use the colors together in some way, but I don't know. But I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm just, thinking about it, and that's all the way in December. But I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to open the minis and display them during December, and then at the end figure out what I want to make with them. I'm also kind of leaning towards like a blanket idea, but like a blanket that's all just the blanket. What I might do is steal Eunice's idea from Yarn Therapy. Did you see the blanket that she made with her Advent calendar, where she did like the square in the middle of a main color and then did the outside, like did around that in the contrast colors? I might steal that idea. I don't know. I haven't made decisions, but I am so excited for this very moody Advent calendar. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot that I want to talk to you about this book because I'm not very far. But I did read 47 pages the first day that I started it, which is a lot for me to read on a first day. I tend to read 20-ish pages when I first start a book and then set it down. But first of all, I would have picked it up. If it had not been recommended to me, I would have picked it up based on the cover and the pages alone. Look at that. They're green on the edges. It is a retelling of Snow White. I'm only 47 pages in, but I'm really, really liking it. It's very the storytelling is rambly, but in a good way, in a relatable way, I think. And the protagonist is 35, which I just love for a fairy tale retelling, because yes, I know I read a lot of YA, but even in not YA books, so many of the protagonists are like 21. It's kind of nice to have a protagonist who's 35. What? Who would have thought? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to diving into this book again tonight while I work on the star blanket, which I have just joined the pink to. Wish me luck. Hopefully I get a solid hour in on this project and reading. That would be exciting. Hey sunshines, it's Friday the 27th and I am at school at professional development and a funeral home. Dropped off all of these beautiful stationaries, these trifolds. So guess what I'm going to be writing my pen pals letters on for years to come, because there's just so many beautiful ones and they were just gonna throw them away, and I did not take one of every design, or one package of every design, but there's just so many pretty ones. So yeah. It's so pretty.